There are millions of videos about digital products on YouTube, but not many of them tell you all of the steps required to go from idea to money in the bank. So how to actually create the digital product, upload it to your website, and what to do if you don't have a website. Then create a funnel, and most importantly, how to get people to buy them. In my career, I've created many different digital products, from memberships, templates, ebooks, and calendars. And I can tell you from my experience that digital products are super easy to create, but there's much more to it than most experts tell you. For example, how do you package your digital product? And which platform should you host it on if you don't have a website? Or how to put your digital products in front of the right people, and how do you get them to buy? Also, how are you going to send them the digital products, and how will the payment get processed? You have to know all of these things before you start. If you're wondering the same things, then this video is for you, because I'm going to take you through my easy step-by-step system that will take your digital products from an idea to money in the bank on autopilot fast. Oh, and we're turning on the easy mode, so there's literally no reason for you not to do this. So let's jump right in. Alright, so first things first, think about your expertise. So ask yourself, what am I good at, and what could I help people with? Choose a niche that you're passionate about and know a lot about. So take some time to really brainstorm potential niches based on your interest and skills. Maybe you're good at cooking, fitness, or travel planning. Also think about what kind of product you could create in your niche. So for example, if you're good at cooking, you could create an ebook with recipes for vegans. Or if you're good at fitness, you could create and sell effective workout plans for new moms. So I'm not going to go too into detail about picking your niche because I talk more about it in this video. But here are a few key points to keep in mind. Choose something you're good at and passionate about. Make sure that there's a market demand, and consider your unique angle that sets you apart from the competition. So think about how your product is going to be different or better than all of the products that are out there already. To ensure that there's demand for your product, I suggest analyzing trends and also do a little competitor research, aka stalking. You can also survey potential customers and, for example, create polls on Instagram and so on. So you want to make sure that there's an interest in the topic you've chosen before you create a digital product. Alright, so once you have an idea on what niche you want to get into and what topic your digital product is going to revolve around, you're going to have to choose the type of digital product you're going to create. So there are a few different types of digital products. You can create an ebook, online workshop, a course, printables like worksheets, planners, or calendars, or templates like, for example, pre-designed files for documents, graphics, and so on. You can also create audiobooks or digital art or graphics. So sky's basically the limit here. So depending on what type of product you want to create, you're going to use different tools, right? So if you're going to create a text document like an ebook, I suggest using tools like Word or Google Docs. For digital products that include any type of designing, you can use Canva or Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop. If you're planning on creating some sort of tutorial like a workshop or a course and you want to film the screen while talking, I suggest using Canva's Recording Studio or Loom, or a combination of both. If you're a Mac user, you can also use QuickTime to record and film yourself talking at the same time. Try and keep it simple by using the tools you already know, and more importantly, tools that will get things done. Don't think that you have to have some fancy equipment and complicated, expensive tools. So just use what you already know, because this will make the process way easier and faster. So after you choose your format and tools, it's time to get busy and actually start creating the content. I usually start with researching and brainstorming, so this is a part where you gather all of the information you want to include. The next step is to create a detailed outline of your content and give it structure, so organizing your content logically and ensuring that it flows well. So then start tweaking it bit by bit until you're satisfied with the final product. This process involves cutting out the fluff, refining your language, adding visuals, and ensuring everything is perfect. Alright, so once you're happy with it, it's time to publish. So this is where most people struggle. I've gotten so many questions about this. Where to actually put your product so that people will be able to buy it if you don't have a website. So in this case, I definitely suggest using an all-in-one solution like StanStore or System.io. They both work well for what we're looking for, but System.io is free if you're gonna upload one digital product. Quick disclaimer, this is not sponsored, but I just really think it's an amazing solution because it's basically an all-in-one platform that does everything you need. So it allows you to upload products, create a website, create email campaigns, set up funnels, you can upload webinars, and so on. It basically has everything you need and it lets you set up your website in under 10 minutes. Oh, and one more thing, in some cases you're actually gonna send the buyers the product itself, but in some cases you will create a PDF containing the link that will lead your buyers to your products. So for example, if you want to sell Canva templates, you won't be able to send your buyers templates directly, right? But you will be able to send them the link to your templates where they can edit them. So in this case, you're going to create a PDF that has some text on it, usually some instructions on how they can access and edit templates, and just add a link under it. This link will lead them to where the templates are on Canva. Alright, so now we got the product down, the website down, and the next step is to start sending traffic to your digital product. And the best way to do it is through social media. So if you don't have a following yet, the first thing you're going to have to do is choose a platform and start building an audience. I suggest picking only one at the beginning and focusing on that one because that's going to bring you the quickest results. And then after you start gaining traction, you can add one or two more platforms. I wouldn't suggest more because then you're just spreading yourself too thin. So I choose a combination of Instagram and YouTube, and I try to post to YouTube at least once a week and to Instagram every 2 to 3 days. TikTok is also an option, but when I first started out, I only focused on Instagram 100% and posted every day to build momentum. So if you're gonna focus on Instagram, create a business or a creator profile if you haven't already, ensuring that it's optimized to clearly convey what you do and what you offer. This includes a professional profile picture, a concise yet informative bio, and highlights of your unique selling points. So if you want to know more about how to optimize your profile and which mistakes to avoid, watch this video next. Alright, so now we're going to start creating content that appeals to our target audience and we're going to start attracting them. So come up with 3 to 4 topics related to your niche and start posting content. I would focus mostly on creating Reels at the beginning because Reels have the biggest potential to reach the biggest amount of people in short periods of time. So when you create a reel that talks about your product or anything related to your product or pain points that your target audience are facing, make sure to add a call to action at the end. You can say something like, if you want to know more about this and this, click the link in bio to get more info. Or for more info, click the link in bio or something similar. Another way to get people to your digital product is by setting up a ManyChat automation. I'm sure you've seen this all over Instagram, and how it works is that you create a reel related to your digital product and then ask your followers to comment a certain word and you'll send them the link to the product. If you want to know how to set up this automation, then check this video right here. So now we have a system in place. You're gonna post content that reaches your target audience, and in each post you're going to add a call to action and ask them to click your link in bio for more info or comment a certain word to get the link. And System.io will do the rest. So it's basically up to you how much you're going to post, but the more you're going to post, the more people will see your posts and the more you'll sell. The good thing about building an audience on Instagram now is that it's never been easier to grow as a small content creator because it's not about the size of your audience anymore, but more about the quality of the post. So if one of your posts does well, it can get hundreds or even millions of views with a completely new account. So imagine how much traffic that will bring to your product. Another thing I suggest doing, and this technique is as old as Instagram, but people still do it because it works. And I'm talking about commenting on other people's posts for 2 reasons. First, to start building a community that will engage with your content and vice versa. And the other reason is that it will get your profile seen. So think of each comment like a little billboard for your brand and your product. So taking a few minutes, a few times a day to comment on other people's posts will definitely help you start building traction. I post Instagram growth tips on my Instagram account all the time, so if you need some help in that department, make sure to follow me. I also have a course that helps businesses and creators grow on Instagram, so check it out by clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, so I really hope I answered all of your questions about how to create and sell digital products. If I haven't, please drop your questions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!